What's up, guys? It is a cold, snowy day here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, so I was kind of bored. I want to talk some cars. So first up on the list of things I made that I wanted to talk about, I know I've had this YouTube channel for a while, and I know most of what I post on here is Fiesta stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have that car anymore. Went through a lot of stuff with it over the last year or two, engine failures, transmission issues, stuff like that, differential failures, whatnot. It was getting pretty rough. So August of last year, I ended up trading it in on a white 2018 Mustang GT, the same one you've seen me race on here. It was having some issues, didn't want to stick around any longer than that. I had pretty much done what I wanted to do with it yet. There weren't really any good options for built engines yet. The ones that they do have don't really solve the issues. It's just basically a crank rod piston setup, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't fix the factory issues. You're still going to be limited to the 380 to 400 range. So I traded it in. Now, the reason I'm still posting videos of that is I have a ton of content, and still I have a ton more content to post. I probably haven't even posted half of what I videoed on that car. I want to post that stuff. I know it is popular. I know it does get the majority of the views on this channel, but I'm not just doing that for clout, I guess you would say. I want to post it that way there's more relevant material to stuff like that on YouTube and just in general, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, etc., etc. I want to post that stuff so people can see it, because there's not that much of that stuff out there. And I also want to be available to help if anybody's got any questions, or if they, anything they need, I want to be able to help. I think the Fiesta community is one of the best ones out there. I've been made, for the most part, a Mustang guy my whole life, and those pages are pretty rough. So as far as Fiesta stuff goes, I'm going to keep posting content, keep posting videos of it. I like it. It's good stuff. It was a really fun car. So if anybody needs anything as far as that goes, feel free to reach out to me, Facebook, Instagram. Always happy to help. Now, I did trade it in on the white 2018 Mustang that I've been racing. Last year, was able to trade some stuff for a set of drag radials for it. Didn't really modify it at all. It had an X-pipe resonator delete on it, and it went 1204 at 118 bone stock, and that K&N air filter. And then over the winter break, got hooked up with Ortiz Performance. Lee and Patrick both got me set up with a pretty sweet deal. HP RTD Plus, TDN app through your phone is now able to data log and record everything, and you're able to load tunes through it as well. So instead of buying a $500 or $600 or $700 handheld, you can get a $299 unit and use a free app through your phone, so it lessens the cost a lot. I was able to get hooked up with them. I've got their 91 and E85 tunes. Let's be honest, when you have an E85 tune, you don't really go back to 91. So I've been running it for probably about 2 months now. We're really refining and working on shift points and torque converter and stuff like that. The car runs really well. We had it out last weekend, and in 2,500 foot air, it went 1149 at 122. Was really happy with that. That picked up over a half a second of what it ran last year. So it's got that and a set of FTP cat deletes. That's it. No other modifications other than that. So car's running really good. Plans for racing this year, I want to do a bunch of index racing. Me and several buddies are doing the King of the Open Road event hosted by Jared and Cruising Oklahoma. That's going to be the end of April, that weekend that rolls into May. So that is a 3-day event at Thunder Valley in Noble, Oklahoma. Sort of a mini drag week. It's a test and tune cruise the next day for 250, 300 miles. And then come back, run your qualifying pass, and then Saturday is elimination. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Shelby meet, streetcar takeovers, stuff like that. We are working on getting Dad's car back, the green Mustang. We have just got videos yesterday of the engine being on the dyno for it. It's getting a stroked Windsor small block. So that's going to be a ton of new parts to test on that. Engine, we've got a Black Magic clutch we got to get lined out. It's getting mini tubs, whole bunch of chassis work. They're lowering the engine, so it's going to be a lot better of a race car than it's ever been. Should be a lot funner to drive, a lot easier to drive, just because it's going to be a lot better. So that's kind of what's going on right now. So if you guys got any questions or anything, feel free to holler at me. But that's it for today.